Father in heaven, we just pray a blessing not only over this new year, but over our lives in general, God, that you will protect us, that you will heal us, that you will extinguish any sort of ailments and illnesses that we are dealing with, Lord, and deliver us just peace and patience and comfort. In the meantime, I just pray a blessing of love and forgiveness and guidance and direction for us in this year, God, that we may prevail in your great glory and love. Amen. All right. We're going to start this year off right, okay? Dealing with some stuff, man, all right? You got to put yourself in the right mind, the right foot. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Full Circus. My name is Tristan and Happy New Year, okay? I'm trying to turn myself down. I'm going to get to it, but there's a lot of different illnesses, okay? I am just collecting conditions like they are Pokemon left and right, all right? Let me get down to the brass tacks. I am in peril. I am in hell, okay? From the very last time you saw me, we recorded that Christmas episode, I went to watch some dogs, body just destroyed, just gave up. Everything started shutting down, different coughs and bloods and nausea and dizziness, and now I've got some sort of different sinus, throat, ear infection going on, and it is affecting me to the highest degree, okay, where my whole brain is about to explode. I lost some hearing. And also it's sensitive at the same time. So how's that fair? All right. Because I'm going to hear things. I would prefer to hear all of them. But then when I do hear all of them, they hurt. I don't even know what I'm dealing with. So the tinnitus is crazy. It's the loudest tinnitus I've ever had. Not that I've ever had any tinnitus at all, so the bar was pretty low. But regardless to say, somebody's praying for my downfall, but we will pray even harder. Guys, I'm happy to be here with you. I cannot believe I am sick again, okay? Never again. I'm not going to start bragging about my immune system and how I'm invincible to all this and that. Now, don't get me wrong. Things always work out for me. Thank you, Jesus. But I gotta be careful. I don't know if there's some sort of karma or, again, if I'm just like cutting off Satanists in traffic, but somebody is out to get me, and I just keep getting freaking punched in the face with inconvenience, dude. I feel like Satan's plunger in his guest house where everybody's using it. It's disgusting, it's gross, it's dirty, and I don't like it. But yeah, you can see the set. I didn't even finish getting all the Christmas stuff down. I wrapped it up. It was late. Went to go watch some dogs, and I slept for about 30 minutes, and I just woke up with chills and a fever. It was bad, man. It was really, really bad. Now, luckily I have most of my voice back, but I'm trying to relax and let it be, because I don't know what the rules to this are. I've experienced a lot of different new sicknesses, so it was quite the inconvenience, let me tell you, and it just kept getting worse and worse and worse. I had to go to the doctor. I went to the ER. Place is packed. Everything's going around. I must have looked extra terrible, though, because I walked in, and there's so many people, and they all look like they're dying. And I go, all right, I'm just going to go take a seat. Like, whoa, no. You get in here. I was like, oh, thanks. But I must have been so pale and bloody, and I also couldn't hear. Like my hearing, I've never had that happen. That is so scary when your senses start disappearing on you and you don't even know why. And again, I love to hear myself. Could you imagine not only losing my voice, but now losing my hearing? That's like the two-part program, the best of the best. BOGO, buy one, get one, but lose it, I don't wanna. So I was very, very sad about that, but luckily they said it's all infected. Which is not really a great thing, but it's nice for some reason when somebody just says, you're not dying. And that's all you need to know, because you start panicking. The anxiety almost makes it worse. I'm calling up different ENTs. I'm like, when can I get in? How soon? They're like, how about 2 weeks from now? I was like, that's not fast enough. I got to go. So they sort of took care of me. They gave me a lot. I'm on all the medicine, dude. I've had more medicine than food, okay? I'm just down in pills left and right. And I got to tell you, modern medicine is not what it's cracked up to be. I appreciate the comfort. The bedside manner of saying, yeah, those look angry. Actually, that is what they said. They went, those are really all your infections. It looks angry. And I said, what? And they said, oh boy. And I said, huh? And they said, you're going to be okay, but probably in a while. I said, all right. So I've been pretty sad. I've been pretty bummed out. I don't know how long this episode is going to be. Full disclosure, it's probably going to be a bit of an in and out. My energy is at an all-time low. I just chugged an energy drink, and I've also got a glass of milk because it is a super food. Also, it is really weird to turn down, like not hearing myself in my headphones. I'm kind of wearing them for no reason at all right now, but it's everything is so sensitive. Again, it's like a double-edged sword. I was going to say a two-handed sword, which is just, heavy sword. Heavy is the hand that holds the sword. But it's just been a mess. I am not in a right frame of mind. I am on complete autopilot. Okay, my brain is not even functioning. I'm just printing out words as I say them. I'm somewhere else. Even if I make eye contact with you and I pretend to have some sort of coherentness about me, I'm not here, dude. I'm somewhere else, long gone. In fact, when I first got sick, I mean, for about a week, I guess, like I didn't see a human soul outside of the doctor. And I was like, man, I might be dead for all I know, because you're sick. Nobody's around you. And then you also work from home. You're just not around people. I'm like, am I alone? Am I in the limbo of death? You would like to hope at least in limbo there's some sort of peace, but no, it's still painful. It's still unfortunate. But yeah, it's been interesting. It's been interesting. I will say it made it even worse. I was watching dogs, and I like my throat just flared up in the worst way. And you ever start digging around, everyone's like, don't have sugar, don't have dairy, don't have this and that. It's gonna make your cold or your flu or your fever, whatever, make it worse. And I like applesauce, man. Applesauce is a cure. So I'm digging through this fridge and I'm looking for applesauce and I can't find it. And then I see underneath, like hidden away, like a little squeeze pouch. And I was like, yes, I found it. It was hidden. I found a hidden gem. Now, I should mention, okay, if you ever see something that you think was hidden from you, chances are it was hidden from them, okay? Because I took a quick taste of this. It was expired. Long expired. And if there's anything that makes it worse when you're already dying, it is something that has died. So that was no fun either. But you know what? We press forward, kind of. But anyways, guys, welcome to the new year. I'm hoping that this is like my body just leaving the evil behind. It's like, here's some last L's. You got to beat it out of you because we're shaping you into a champion coming into the new year. I wish it would have gotten it over sooner. I wish it would have been one of the other 19 times I've been sick since October, but we're here nonetheless. We're going to get through it and stay healthy. Wash your hands, wash your ears, wash everything. Wash, guys. Just wash a lot. It's dangerous out there. There's sickness runs rampant. But if you're going to get sick, I guess be the most sick, because it was helpful to not have to wait. I did feel pretty bad for everybody just sitting there waiting. And I was like, I'm sorry. I got a cut in front of you. But you know what? That's me. So in terms of the new year, I hope you guys have some big plans, some big grandiose goals, some things you want to accomplish. I always make fun of New Year's every single year because people go, I'm going to turn my life around. Oh, the clock changed. Now I'm a new guy. Like you spend all of December 31st going, wait, I'm not good guy yet. I'm not, frick. I love you, But it's always pretty silly. Chase your dreams anytime. Go for goals. Go for the gold. Love, dude. Be patient. I think that's my biggest goal, I would want to say. And it's not just now, but I want to have more love in my life. I want to be in a love debt, man. I saw a sermon recently. It was a pastor. He was talking about love without the transaction. Everybody loves and gives in a sort of, oh man, I want to receive that back. It's got to be reciprocal, because you can get sort of bummed out where you show up for somebody continuously and then maybe you need them and they're not there for you. And you go, well, hey man, I've been there for you. What's the deal? And it's easy to get upset. It's easy to have people fall short because life happens. And I wanna just love unconditionally and so full and so free. I want to give way more than I receive, man. Just in general, I want to be in a love debt Like, dude, you don't have the love to spend. Love Bank's going, dude, where are you getting this? We're just giving this away. You don't have it. Like, I don't need any more. I got enough. I'm throwing it out, man. Go love, dude. I'll tell you another thing I've been doing. Let a hug last as long until the other person lets go. You ever tried that? I think people tend to want to be hugged longer than you think. It's almost like you don't know how much somebody needs that embrace, how much somebody needs that love in that moment. You'll be surprised, whether it's friends, your family, your mom will want to hug way longer than you think. So hug somebody until they let go. You don't know how much they need it and how much hug that they do need. So love, guys. Love in this new year, but mostly be healthy. That's number one. You can't love if you're dead. So work on that. These are all very plain, okay? They're general rules to life, but I would like to laugh more. My general goal, my overall threshold of happiness is happiness. You know, what do I want to do to be happy? What do I need to achieve to be happy? I want to be happy. That's what would make you happy. If I was happy, that would make me happy. Okay. I want to laugh as much as humanly possible. I don't need to achieve some sort of physical or financial or career goal if I never made anything more of myself than this glass of milk. Okay. Even if I'm still sick, if I can laugh more each year than the prior year, I'm winning. Okay. It's all about he who laughs last wins. Nuh-uh, dude. Laugh first, second, third. Whoever gets the most laughs in the middle, collect them. It's all about getting the laughs. Don't wait until the end. Laugh as much as humanly possible, dude. I am trying to laugh my way to the top. Again, pretty tough. Hard to breathe. I don't have a lot of oxygen at this point, but we're going to get in there. And that's pretty much it. All right. Is that it's not really mind-boggling. Dude, it's so weird. Again, I'm not here right now. This is so autopilot, especially with the headphones. But yeah, those are very general statements to go, hey man, you should laugh and you should love more. I mean, this is quite the hallmark little live, laugh, love sort of thing. But you know what? Dadgummit. Did Hobby Lobby get it on the nose? It works. It's peace. Love and joy to the world. So be a good person, I guess. Don't steal, don't cheat, don't lie. Not that I lie anyways. I don't like lying, okay? Do I dabble in a little abstract honesty now and then? Of course. But I don't think that's, it's not evil necessarily. I just get a little creative with my morals, okay? My integrity's avant-garde, if you will. But no, you shouldn't lie. But for instance, I'll say something like, I went to one of the most private schools in the country. Which is true. It's just that it was my kitchen. I was homeschooled, so student size of 1. That's a pretty exclusive school to get into, all right? That is a private school. But I can understand how that might be a little dishonest, okay? Is it dishonest? Perhaps, all right? But I like to think it's just deception with adjacent truths. So I don't think it's a bad thing, but maybe I should work on that in the new year, all right? Live, laugh, love, lie less. Okay, so we're working on it. I don't know, man. Life's tough, especially when you're sick. Is that all I had to talk about this week? Like I said, man, I recorded the last episode, died, and now I'm back. Still a little bit dead, but we're here regardless. But actually, I do have one thing very quick. It's kind of old now, but at least it's on theme for that live, laugh, love propaganda I'm pushing. Are you pushing a loving propaganda? I can tell. There's subliminal messaging. All right, sue me. I'm pushing love. But anyways, this is about the whole Rob Reiner incident. Very tragic, very horrible, very sad. I'm not diving into the criminal aspects of it because that's not what I want to talk about. What I want to talk about is people, dude. Okay, and I talked about it briefly with the whole Charlie Kirk massacre. It is so sad now, the fact that when anybody dies, people race to go, oh, well, who did he vote for? What is he like? What does he do? What's his political side? It is so insanely sad, man. Okay? I saw half the people on the internet. Not only do we not grieve, but you celebrate? The freaking president wrote something about, well, he was anti-Trump. He didn't do this. I'm not even going to do the voice. He doesn't deserve it. That's disrespectful. I hate that, man. That is so sad. The fact that now you are reducing someone's soul to their political identity. Who did you vote for? I got to know whether or not I care about you because you might be red or blue, you know? I mean, golly, you see an old lady stuck in the snow. You're like, I don't know, lady, who'd you vote for? I got to know before I help push you out. It's like most people, if they see a kitten drowning in the river, they'll be like, red or blue, cat? Red or blue? It is ridiculous. What are we doing? Again, Charlie Kirk, half the people are, well, he didn't vote for my guy. He doesn't like the way that I think the population should be run or controlled or how the government, whatever, dude. Like anybody really knows anything in the first place. I don't care about politics. I care about people. And the fact that everybody's like so gung-ho, that there's so much identity that your color is the sole purpose of who you are, that again, you don't grieve. You're not sad. You're not bummed. Like someone gets, an innocent person, dead, they die. And now you go, well, one less voter against my team. What are we talking about? It's baffling, dude. All right? Because somebody else read a different article than you, because now they have a different perspective on taxes or global affairs, and they go, well, maybe this is probably how it's best run. And you're like, well, actually, I saw a different one, and I think this is how this best run, because there's not even two parties. There's like two algorithms just feeding you different stuff, and because someone read or felt something different, now they mean nothing? If there's one thing we gotta fix, dude, in 2026, I don't think much changes in the White House, in the government, really ever. You go back and forth and nothing really moves, okay? But you can make a difference, I think, in love, patience, forgiveness. I mean, see people as people because they're people. The division, man, it's just nuts. It's nuts. It's sad, okay? I mean, the whole freaking, again, I'm not like a deep diver of politics, but for as long as I've been able to vote with Biden to Trump to Clinton to Kamala, I mean, the whole thing is like a big WWE show. These characters, it's like reality TV. It's weird to be even more invested into it now, I assume, than people were before. It felt like maybe there was some class, some respect, some actual unity. But now it's like some, oh, my God, you know, cavemen about whose side is this side? Don't cross the line. So it's just bananas. So I'm just saying, love more, okay? I don't think that's a hot take. It's a little bit milk toast or a toast of some milk. But I would really like to see people, I'm not saying don't care about your politics, don't care about your views, but golly, man, don't like throw a parade when somebody who thinks differently than you dies. I mean, isn't that what you want in general, is that there should be different opinions, different viewpoints? People come at it from a different perspective. That's the beauty of life. If we were all the same, it'd be like Pluribus. Everybody go watch that show. It's fantastic. But anyways, sad. I'm preaching more love. What are you going to do about it? I think that's pretty much it. There wasn't a big resolution to that. I was just saying that it's pathetic. People are lame, and we got to be better. People have got to be better in 2026. We're leaving hate behind, all right? Look. Anyways, that's pretty much all I have to talk about. I think I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm in a void. I'm so gone, and I somehow have to edit this and get it up and get back to my family. I'm staying with my parents again. I don't know how bad I looked. My dad came by and he saw me. He's like, "You got to stay at the house." I was like, "What?" And he's like, "You can't be here alone." And again, he's very, very. It's gonna work itself out. It'll all recover, but. Anytime they get very serious, then I also get a little worried, and I pour myself a glass of milk, and I say, all right, family, let's do it together. Live, laugh, love. Hobby Lobby for the win, baby. So, guys, do all those things. Be great. Chase your dreams as well, all right? Have some fun. And make 2026 your year. It can't be everyone's year. We know that, all right? That's the rule of thumb, is that some people it's going to be not necessarily a down year, but have a medium year, all right? Just maintain. But some of you, okay, this is going to be your year. So buckle up, buttercup. It's about to get real good. I would just like to maintain. I don't need it to be my year. I just want to laugh and not feel sick for once. Be careful, Tristan. All right, guys, I love you, and I mean that, all right? And I hope you go and love someone else. I don't need you to love me back. I'm just giving out love for free. But go do the same. Pay it forward, and I'll see you in the next one, hopefully healthy.